For joining us, I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Vetrano. A Madison man is being held without bond after he was arrested and charged with trying to join ISIS. Officials took 34-year-old Joshua Van Heften into custody at Chicago O'Hare International yesterday. Criminal complaint says Van Heften tried to provide material support for that foreign terrorist organization.
The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner has determined the cause of Mark Murata's death. According to the autopsy, he died from a stroke. The former Marquette basketball star and chair of the BMO Harris Bradley Center passed away yesterday. He was found unresponsive in his car outside of the Wisconsin Athletic Club in Glendale. Murata leaves behind a wife and 4 children. A 73-year-old man who may be suffering from dementia is reported missing out of Ozaukee County.
Allison Chris Austin was last seen at his home in Saukville yesterday afternoon. Austin happens to be a former Today's TMJ4 employee. He may be driving a 2008 Buick LaCrosse. License plate is 158AUR.
Storm Team 4. Now fast-moving rain caused major flooding problems around southeast Wisconsin today. Here's a look at cars caught almost all the way under the water in Port Washington. The problem forced officials to reroute I-43 southbound traffic off of the highway at exit 100 for a few hours this morning.
2 fires this morning, likely caused by lightning strikes. The first was in McWanago, started at a home just before 6 this morning. Fire chief there says the woman who lives at the home said she was woken up by a loud boom. 5 minutes later, discovered that there was fire in the garage.
The dogs woke her up. She saw what she thought was a heavy fog out front of the house, and then she went to the garage and had the strong smell of smoke, so she got out and went to the neighbor's house.
Fire traveled through the garage and the rest of the attic. Nobody was hurt.
Another lightning strike is the possible cause of a house fire in Oconomowoc. Fire crews say flames were shooting through the roof when they arrived around 6 o'clock this morning. Those inside made it out okay, but the home is a total loss.
Showers and thunderstorms have been the story this morning. They will be at times through the afternoon, but I'm not talking about an all-afternoon rain, but we're starting to destabilize things, especially down to the south and west where there's a little bit more sun and more heat. Lake Geneva has already been close to 70 degrees already, so that front just kind of hanging around. It all depends on where it sets up and how warm you actually get. But either way, the activity developing off to our south and west starts to roll on in as the later afternoon rolls on. And going into the evening, some of these showers and thunderstorms could bring us some small hail, some gusty wind. Well, keep an eye on that, but things start to quiet down for your Friday until we get into the afternoon, and then we could see another isolated shower or two. So we're right on the edge of the slight and maybe enhanced, just on the Wisconsin-Illinois border, which means there's a slight risk that any of these storms that move on through, it could bring you some of that hail, maybe some of that gusty wind. Not a guarantee, but still, the risk is there because it's pretty unstable down to our south and west. 51, that's the average high. Now, as far as yesterday is concerned, way below that, look at St. Louis at 77 degrees. Well, that's the front that's trying to work its way to the north. It's kind of running into Lake Michigan air, and it all depends on where you live if you warm up or not. So there's probably going to be a real sharp contrast in temperatures in some parts of the area. So here we are on future forecast heading through the afternoon. Again, these scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then we start to see the backside of this low pressure start to work its way on through, and with it a couple of showers. But most of this activity is going to taper off by late tonight. And then here we are by tomorrow morning, things completely quiet for you. But the downfall for tomorrow, it is going to be windy. And then as we head through the day, you saw it right there, could see a couple more showers pop up in the afternoon, maybe the early evening hours. And then we start to quiet things down as we head into the weekend. Look at Saturday, a lot of sunshine for you. And that's going to be the story for Sunday during the day. Let's break things down a little bit closer here. Again, maybe kind of a lull here before more showers and thunderstorms roll on through, kind of like the pattern been going on today. You get a break and then another round, but this one could be a little bit more significant. And then as we head into the evening hours, and especially late, that's when things start to quiet down late tonight, but it's still going to be windy. There's tomorrow morning and there's tomorrow afternoon. Could see a couple more showers popping up with the weak disturbance moving on by. 60 the rest of the day. If we get that warm front close enough. Some of you are going to be way warmer, some of you much colder. Some of those thunderstorms gradually ending tonight could bring us some hail, some gusty wind, and then for tomorrow, maybe an afternoon shower. Now, great timing for the weekend here. Saturday, 55, a little bit warmer inland. Sunday, 62, but we could see a couple showers as we go into Sunday night. Monday and Tuesday looking all right as well. Growing the grass a little bit more with temperatures in the 60s with a little bit of sunshine out there.